a hurricane once winds go up to 74 miles per hour or higher. Hurricanes are the only weather disasters that have been given their own names. All hurricanes begin life in a warm, moist atmosphere over tropical ocean waters. A typical hurricane can dump 6 inches to a foot of rain across a region. The most violent winds and heaviest rains take place in the eye wall, the ring of clouds and thunderstorms closely surrounding the eye. Every second, a large hurricane releases the energy of 10 atomic bombs. Hurricanes can also produce tornadoes. They are not as strong as regular tornadoes and last only a few minutes. Slow-moving hurricanes produce more rainfall and can cause more damage from flooding than faster-moving, more powerful hurricanes. Hurricane Floyd was barely a Category 1 hurricane, but it still managed to mow down 19 million trees and caused over $1 billion in damage. Most people who die in hurricanes are killed by the towering walls of seawater that comes inland. In the Pacific Ocean, hurricanes are generally known as typhoons. In the Indian Ocean, they are called tropical cyclones. The man who first gave names to hurricanes was an Australian weather forecaster named C. Ragg in the early 1900s. The first hurricane of the year is given a name beginning with the letter A. Hurricane season is from June to November, when the seas are at their warmest and most humid, which are ripe conditions for a hurricane to develop. The planet Jupiter has a hurricane which has been going on for over 300 years. It can be seen as a red spot on the planet. This hurricane on Jupiter is bigger than the Earth itself. The deadliest U.S. hurricane on record was a Category 4 storm that hit the island city of Galveston, Texas on September 8, 1900. Some 8,000 people lost their lives when the island was destroyed by 15-foot waves and 130 miles per hour winds. In the Atlantic, Hurricane season starts June 1st, while in the Pacific it starts May 15th. Both end on November 30th. When they come onto land, the heavy rain, strong winds, and heavy waves can damage buildings, trees, and cars. The heavy waves are called a storm surge. 40% of the hurricanes that occur in the United States hit Florida. The difference between a tropical storm and a hurricane is wind speed. Hurricanes rotate in a counterclockwise direction around the eye. The rotating storm clouds create the eye wall, which is the most destructive part of the storm. Hurricanes are classified into 5 categories based on their wind speeds and potential to cause damage. Names can be retired if a hurricane has been really big and destructive. Retired names include Katrina, Andrew, Mitch, and Sandy. When the National Hurricane Center began giving official names to storms in 1953, they were all female. This practice of using only women's names ended in 1978. The costliest hurricane to make landfall was Hurricane Katrina, a Category 5 storm that slammed Louisiana in August of 2005. Damages cost an estimated $108 billion. Hurricanes are first formed in a warm, moisture atmosphere by swirling above tropical ocean water. The center of a hurricane, which is the eye, can be as huge as 32 kilometers. The weather in this center is usually calm with low winds. The year 1933 had the most named storms on record with 21. In 2005, that record was broken when the National Hurricane Center identified 28 storms. The least number of tropical storms happened in 1983, when just 4 storms formed. In 1982, just 2 hurricanes formed, making it the year with the least amount of hurricanes since 1968. Hurricanes are named because it's much easier to remember the name of a storm than using latitude and longitude. The tracking also becomes easy. It also helps prevent confusion when there is more than one tropical storm or hurricane occurring at fewer tropical storms and hurricanes appear because vertical shear increases during El Nino years. The vertical shear can prevent tropical cyclones from forming and becoming intense. In years with La Nina, opposite of El Nino, researchers have found that there are chances of an increased number of hurricanes and an increased chance that the United States and the Caribbean will experience hurricanes. Stronger hurricanes can reach 40,000 to 50,000 feet up into the sky. The southern hemisphere typically experiences about half the number of hurricanes as the northern hemisphere each year. A typical hurricane needs light upper level winds, warm water of at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and pre-existing conditions with thunderstorms to form. Cape Verde type hurricanes are those Atlantic Basin tropical cyclones that develop into tropical storms barely close to the Cape Verde Islands and then become hurricanes before reaching the Caribbean. It is a myth that opening windows will help equalize pressure in your house when a hurricane approaches. Your windows should be boarded up with plywood or shutters. If your windows remain open, it will just